What is up, you guys? I am sitting here at the Union here at Kansas State, all alone. Ooh. I'm sitting here all alone. I was hoping that Kyle and Isaac would be joining me along with our friend Emily, who was taking the test in Calvin the other day, but they all ditched me pretty much. So I'm sitting here enjoying some Subway, waiting for, I guess, this anime group that I heard about start in like 40 minutes. But it's not so bad down here if you have people joining you. Got up here about 4:15. Found out that Emily and Isaac already left, and Kyle has to leave in 10 minutes after his exam. He's probably already gone at this point. Yeah, story of my life. Man, if you take a look around here, it's not too bad. Of a lounge that we got here. Got a Subway right downstairs. Also got a bunch of pool tables, dart room, party room, bowling alley around the corner. So I was hoping I would have a group so I could have a decent conversation. But beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. This is all very weird to me. I don't normally talk to a camera. I normally talk to people, or I just talk to myself. Which, wouldn't that be more or less the same? Talking to a camera and talking to yourself? Couldn't tell you. I have no idea what to talk about now. Hoping maybe you guys can leave some suggestions down in the comments below about what me and my friends can talk about, or just me. I like music, particularly rock and alternative. For drawing, maybe I'll show you guys my drawing sometime on another vlog, but I don't have my sketchbook with me. Can't do it today, sorry. Play video games. I'm more into the RPG type deal, RPG action adventure, so I've only done Final Fantasy VII. I haven't done like any of like the other ones, so 7. I haven't done Crisis Core, surprisingly, and then I've done Dirge Servers where you play as Vincent. Obviously from the shirt, like Pokemon, anything Nintendo really. I am a Nintendo freak, which probably understands why I got my job at GameStop. Because I got somebody that knows their stuff about Zelda, at least. Well, Zelda, anything Nintendo. Yeah, I'm a Zelda fan too. What do you guys think about the Hyrule Warriors that's supposed to be coming out sometime in the near future? The one that was like Dynasty Warriors, but with the Zelda universe. I'm thinking that would probably be a good step in the direction. I'm hoping it's like a co-op thing like it normally is with Dynasty Warriors. And like each of the links that you play as are like different colors like they would be in like Four Swords. And then what was another game? Oh, Sega just recently announced Sonic Boom. I hear Sonic Boom, I think of the song from, Sonic CD. The CG idea, maybe, depends on how you use it. The thing that would really concern me is as long as the voice actors are the same. They are generally the same. I watched a preview of it earlier today. And it's pretty close to the same. At least with Sonic and Tails and Eggman, because those are the only 3 characters involved in the preview. Gosh, this would be a lot more of an interesting vlog if I had more to talk about. I'm so lonely here. Yeah, it's just about 5:30. Kyle's probably not going to come. The one that argued about the stocks for a half hour and did a barrel roll out of the elevator. I'm just completely clueless on what to talk about here. If you guys want to know more about me, just leave something down below and I'll try to answer in a vlog. Hey, look, guys. Kyle got to join me anyway.
For you.
Yeah, I had no idea what to talk about for a lot of it, so I was like,
I showed Matthew the other one.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
what did he think? I told
I had
him.
to skip through certain parts just to show it because we didn't
of
have
course.
32 minutes. So.
Of course.
But I showed him certain parts of it. And
Oh,
he laughed his
I'm
ass off.
assuming like us arguing about the stocks, and then
You watched some of that, yep.
you doing a barrel roll out of the
course.
elevator. Oh my gosh.
It's still red. Look at that. It's still freaking red from where I skimmed it.
Look at that. He like skidded it on the bottom of the elevator as he came out and did his barrel roll. Check out his Assassin's Creed shirt.
Hell yeah.
Or hoodie.
Hell yeah.
Pull your hood up. Pull your hood up right now. Is that not amazing? Just do the whole.
Idiots for me.
Oh my gosh.
It's cold outside, you know.
I don't know if I'm actually gonna go to this anime thing or not. I don't know if I want to go or not.
Beats me.
I mean, it starts in like 20 some odd minutes, but I don't want to stay there till 9.
It's till 9.
Yeah, it's like 3 hours of just anime. Just people.
Well, you probably don't have to stay till 9.
Well, you don't have to. No, of course not. You don't have to stay there until 9. But I mean, you would think that you would normally stay until 9 o'clock.
But I'm thinking it's more of a you come in as you go, kind of a come and go.
Well, yes and no, I suppose.
It being 3 hours long.
The one time I went there, it was when Aggie Fest. It was the day Aggie Fest, and Roger's group was performing.
Oh.
And I told them that I would show up when their group was going to be going on or whatever at Triangle Park. So I was only there for like half the time. It looked like I like made a scene because I like darted out the door realizing what time it was.
Oh.
Because according to the schedule, they were supposed to be on at like 7:45, and I ran out of the Union, the Big 12 room, at like 7:40, and didn't even think about going to my car, which was over in the Denison lot. So I ran from the Union to Aggieville, which, mind you, it's not very far. It's like maybe what, 3 blocks, maybe.
It's still a little bit of a distance.
I mean, I ran.
Right.
Well, ran/jog. I rogged.
You mogged.
I rogged.
Rogged. Oh,
I rogged.
That's a nice word. I like that. Rogging around.
Just rogging around.
Just rogging around.
Oh, did you park in the garage or where'd you park?
That's why I walked back here.
Oh, goodness. Yes, I'm about that.
I actually got into the garage at 9:30. It was like, Jesus, it never happens like that. Ever.
9:30, like on the dot? Or it's just like you are normally not here at like 9:30?
No, like usually when I try to get into the uni or into the parking garage, it's like 8:30 and it's already closed for students.
That's why I just like get up here like at the crack of dawn.
But see, I'm not a morning person.
Well, you think I am.
I woke up at 8 this morning and laid in bed for
the only reason
35
I'm up
minutes.
here at 7 in the morning is because I have 7:30 classes. But the advantage to that is that you can actually get a decent parking spot.
I agree.
Whereas
but I couldn't schedule it that way.
Why not?
Because I had to enroll like 2 days before school started.
I mean, you had to enroll.
Because that was when I could enroll. That's when I was re-administered into the school.
Oh, so like they completely like took you out,
Yes.
and then they threw you back in 2 days before school started. This kid failed like all of his schedule but one class. Yeah, it makes a little bit more sense.
That's why I didn't have much choice.
Well,
What I
excuse
chose.
me.
So I had to. It was like that Thursday before school started.
Really?
Yes.
Well, we didn't go back into class until
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Okay, so I had what, 4
Or
days?
no.
Yeah, it was.
No, we went back on Monday.
No, we didn't have that.
Because it was before Thanksgiving break. Yeah,
No,
we were able to enroll in
I'm-
November.
I'm talking January.
Oh.
Like, that Thursday before we went into school.
Yeah, we didn't go back to class for this semester till Tuesday.
So I had, what, 4 days then before school started
Yeah.
to enroll. So at that point, most classes are taken, so I didn't have much choice in what I wanted. Let me tell you, if I had a choice, it would have been a lot different.
What would that have choice have been?
Well, I would have probably been in the calculus lecture that goes on during my EP lecture, because then I could actually be in Isaac's lecture
For
for calculus.
calculus.
And then I'd be in his recitation, so I'd have somebody to talk to in that class. 'Cause I don't have
Penny
anything
had
to talk
called me trying to get help on her chem homework, but I had to look up the answers. Well, not the answers, but like how to do it myself because I couldn't remember how to do it.
Was that Chem 1?
Yeah, Chem 1.
I have to take that. I don't know when I'm going to take that. But
Didn't you say you didn't have to take it till like your junior year or something?
That's just when it's recommended.
When it's recommended.
But again, I'm a semester behind now. It's like I started a semester late, but I got to have 2 credit hours because of public speaking. That's pretty much how you can.
That was the only class that you passed was public speaking?
Yes, I've said that many times. That's the only class I
Well, look.
That's it. That's all the more I passed. It was that bad. And that's like the hard class. That was like the hardest class I took. Was public speaking, and it was the only one I passed.
Nice.
But man, that physics test was too easy. Like I didn't study enough. Like I know I didn't study enough.
I would have thought that like you would have been done in like in a snap if it was easy.
It was easy. It was just long.
There's too many questions.
Yeah, there was a lot more questions than I thought there would be.
How many were there?
Like 9.
9.
Yeah.
How did that take?
Okay, it was
an hour and a half.
But like every one of them was like A, B, C, D.
Oh.
So.
It was one of those things. So it was more like 30 problems embedded into 9.
There was one I think it even had E. So.
An E.
Yes, one had an E.
Yeah. One of these days, I don't know how you get through school in general. We're gonna show these people what you put on a quiz in high school.
Oh, geez. We don't need to show that. That was bad.
You're the one that did it.
I need to go to Miss Robertson and ask her if she still has that.
Didn't you take a picture of it?
Well, yeah, but it'd like be nice to have the real copy.
Yeah, I guess it would be nice.
But yeah,
this kid, we did a quiz on what was it? The Epic of Gilgamesh.
I think it was the Epic of Gilgamesh.
Look it up if you're interested, but.
I don't even remember what it was about.
It was pretty much like this kid in a village that was like 7 years old and still couldn't walk. Eventually, like out of the blue, just being able to walk, and then like 15, 20 years later, he like tries to fight to get his village back or something.
No, yeah, that
I don't
had
remember.
nothing to do with what I put.
Yeah, this kid. Okay, this kid talking about Mr. Potato Head and.
Yes, I talked about Mr. Potato Head saving Ireland. Saving Ireland
from the potato famine.
Yes, that is exactly
and
what I said.
And it was like, what did it have to do with the culture?
Oh, because Irish people like
potatoes.
That's what it had to do with the culture.
Oh my gosh.
Well, and then it said describe what all happened in the story.
Yeah, describe what happened. You were like talking about some like war or something.
No, he like flew.
Or
Mr. Potato Head like flew over an ocean.
Flew over
Just
an
like
ocean?
That.
Just like magical.
Exactly.
Gosh.
Here it is.
Oh, did you find it?
Yes, I did. Let's see. What is it? It said. I lost it. There you go. It says summarize the events of the section from the Epic of Gilgamesh. Include important deeds of your larger-than-life hero. Underline each key word that illustrates each important deed. Oh, I didn't underline any words.
Oh.
Mr. Potato Head came rushing into the scene when he heard Mrs. Potato Head scream. Mr. Potato Head saw all of the potatoes had vanished. Mr. Potato Head bolted out of the garden and hunted down the thief like a bloodhound. Wow, I misspelled blood. After he had leapt many mountains and flew over many oceans, he arrived at Batman's cave.
Oh, you put Batman in there.
Yeah, it says Batman.
You put Batman in
Yes. I didn't read it, so I literally went into this test completely blind. So why?
So you just
why
like completely
try to come up with something?
So you threw in some random stuff in there and just said, "Yep, there's my story."
Well, let's see. Mr. Potato Head took down Batman even while he was missing an eye, a leg, and an ear.
Nice.
Mr. Potato Head brought back all of his potatoes. That's what happened with the Epic of Gilgamesh.
So where is Gilgamesh in this?
He was a potato.
Oh, so Gilgamesh was Mr. Potato Head in disguise.
Exactly. Let's see, it said, oh, here, okay. This
I wonder if Woody and Buzz knew about that.
I doubt it. I really doubt it. Identify 3 values of this culture embodied by this hero. Identify each value specifically and provide evidence to support each value. Let's see, this was what? It was 3 plus 3 plus 6 plus 8.
3 plus 3 plus 6 plus 8.
6 and 6 is 12.
20.
This is a 20-point quiz. Just to throw that out.
Wasn't that just the back of the page?
No, this was the.
Or it was
this
just a single
front. Yeah, it
page?
was just the single. Front.
Okay.
It says Mr. Potato Head crossed an ocean. The Irish did this too, and that's how they got into America. Yeah, I wrote that. Mr. Potato went over mountains. This is why there are Irish people in China.
In China?
Well, because there's the mountain kind of from Ireland to China. You gotta go over the mountains there.
I thought...
Kind of.
Oh my god.
Hey, I was trying to make this sound good.
I wonder if at least Matthew tried on his test.
Okay, no, here was the funniest one. Mr. Potato Head bolted around.
Okay.
The Jamaicans did it also, so this doesn't really apply to Irish people. Yes, I wrote that.
Oh my god. I forgot how much BS your quiz was.
Okay, identify and explain one belief that now you understand about this hero's culture, now that you've read this epic. The Irish love potatoes, and as history shows that when they vanish, the Irish die because of it.
I got a text message.
Identify the people represented in this epic, Irish people. Then provide at least one detail about their history as it relates. They love to grow potatoes.
And tell me, what grade did you get on this quiz?
I didn't get a grade. She decided not to grade it because she heard about how bad it was going to be, so she didn't grade any of that test.
Didn't she say that, like, she looked at your quiz, saw how horrible, just how creative you got with your answers, that she just didn't even grade anybody else's quiz?
I just heard that she heard how creative it was, and so she
Oh,
decided
because you
not
and Matthew would quit laughing about it?
Probably. Well, see, I tried. Well, yeah, I know. It was bad. I'm sorry. It was bad.
But you still somehow passed the class.
Well, of course. I mean, I had all kinds of cheating going on.
Well, because I was sat in between the two of you. That's probably the only reason you two passed.
Probably. I'd go along with that.
That's why. That's why.
Hey, I read my book at the end of the year, okay?
The one independent novel that we had to do at the end of the year.
I read the book, and guess what? I hated it.
Why did you read it then?
Because I heard it was good.
You heard it was good. Okay, so that's okay. That's okay.
I heard it was good. I read it and I hated it.
When do really any independent novel studies that you have to do in a class are really interesting?
No, it was good. Like, the book itself was good.
Oh, so you just hated doing it?
No, I hated the very, like, legitimate last 3 pages.
Why?
Because it didn't end the way I wanted it to end.
What did you read, like 1980 or something like that?
1985, I think is what it was. Or something, 1984, one of those two. By
84.
George Orwell.
Oh yeah, it's 1984. And 1985 is the song.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
1985.
But yeah, I read that book, so whoever reads it, whoever, even watches this and then hears me crapping about the book, I'm sorry, I hate it. I didn't like the ending. He should have been able to take over the government, not become on their side. I'm sorry. It was terrible. Just like The Hunger Games.
I've never watched The Hunger Games. Yeah, I've never
You don't have
watched.
to watch it.
I've never watched or read The Hunger Games. No,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
On The Hunger Games, I liked the first book, the second book, 99% of the third book. It was legitimately the last, 5 pages of the third book I hated. It didn't end the way I wanted it to.
My goodness.
I'm sorry. It didn't end the way I wanted it to. Okay?
Well, nothing works like we
She
planned.
wasn't supposed to go with Peter. I'm sorry. It just wasn't
She wasn't supposed to go with PETA.
Nope, she wasn't.
Why not?
Because it was Gale is who she needed. But she went with a brainwashed deadbeat.
Well, I can't voice my opinion.
Well, I can. And I am.
I think I maybe watched maybe 5 minutes of the first Hunger Games movie. Not even the first 5 minutes, but just somewhere in the middle. I remember Katniss and PETA being in a cave and PETA was hurt or something.
That's basically the end.
Yeah,
Not
I
the
only
first
watched like 5, maybe 10 minutes tops of that, and I was like, oh, no. Or no. From that point, I did manage to go to the end.
Oh, did you watch the end?
Yeah, I did manage to go to the end. At least.
I didn't like the movie. I'm sorry.
Well, when are the movies really any good compared to the books? Really? I mean, let's look at Harry Potter.
Never watched one, never read
You never
one.
watched a Harry Potter?
Never watched one, never read one.
I mean, because of how much they screwed up Aragon in the movie.
I heard about that too.
Yeah, they screwed up Aragon so bad that they didn't even want to do Eldest or Inheritance or Brisingr.
I heard about that.
Or other way around.
I meant to read it, but I still haven't read it.
Which one?
Aragon.
You haven't read Aragon yet?
I have it. It's sitting on my desk.
Oh, kind of like how you had GTA 5 sitting in your car for about a month?
It was more than that, I think.
At least a month?
Yeah.
Probably
But
almost
hey,
2?
It's sitting on my desk.
Now it's sitting on your desk. It was in your Xbox the other day.
Yeah, I took it out. I needed to play Ghosts.
You needed to play Ghosts.
Yeah.
Needed to play Ghosts.
Was it Ghost? No, actually I think Black Ops 2 is in there. I was playing zombies.
Well, there's a zombie-like game on Ghosts. It's like Invasion
Extinction
or something.
is
Or is it
retarded.
Extinction or is it Invasion?
It's Extinction.
Okay.
It is retarded. I am sorry. Call of Duty people, whatever, you done did fucked up on that one. That is retarded.
You know, 2 different companies actually go back and forth
I
on
know they
making
do.
that.
I know they. Oh,
I don't remember who did it this one.
This is.
Was it Treyarch or Activision? Or I thought it was Treyarch that helped out on it too.
No.
Or am I thinking Treyarch did something else?
I think you must be thinking that. Infinity Ward did the Modern Warfare series and Ghosts.
Okay.
And Treyarch did the Black Ops series.
See, I just said Treyarch. You're like, oh, you're thinking of something else.
I thought I was going with Infinity Ward.
You were about ready to say Activision.
Well, Activision oversees all of it.
Okay.
They're like
See,
Activision.
I need to brush up on my knowledge.
So you have Activision up here, and then you have Infinity Ward, and then you have Treyarch. Treyarch is 10 times better when it comes to zombies and other objectives. We'll go with other objectives. And then if you're talking about multiplayer, Infinity Ward kicks ass. And Treyarch sucks balls on the multiplayer. I'm sorry. I even grew up on Black Ops.
I'm pretty sure everybody our age pretty much grew with Call of Duty in general.
Pretty much everybody that I know grew up with Modern Warfare 2. They were like 1 year ahead of me. But I didn't get my Xbox until Black Ops was out.
See, we were PlayStation people, and then my brother got an Xbox 360. My brother bought himself an Xbox 360 after saving up enough money.
It's pretty much how mine went. We were PlayStation all the way, and then we got a Wii, and the PlayStation kind of died.
Yes, the Wii. You can't go wrong with the Wii.
Now you can. Now the Wii's like...
Well, now the Wii's like whatever. Like, Japan's not even doing that anymore.
No.
They're supposedly working on another project. And then, well, after making more Wii U games, finally.
Wii U's stupid.
What do you mean Wii U is stupid?
Have
you even tried Wii U?
Yes, I have.
Oh, where?
You mean where? I played it.
Where? When?
It was like Best Buy.
See, that's Best Buy.
I don't know. I was playing on it though.
See, that's just a demo. You haven't you haven't fully experienced what it has to offer. I mean, don't give me the lie. The eShop and the internet access thing was like gone to shit because of how because how there was so many downloads going on around Christmas time.
Well,
it was just
I wasn't around Christmas time.
Like, why do you think the Pokemon Bank got delayed until now here recently?
Oh.
It was the whole thing that a whole bunch of Pokemon fans were looking forward to. You know, about pretty much it was one of those paid services. It's like $5 a year to you get to use your Pokemon from older games into the new ones without all the complications of having to use 2 DS systems and transferring it and stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's a bitch.
Yeah, but it's $5 a year to do it, and it was supposed to come out I think in November or December, but then because of how many downloaders there were, it completely crashed their server and they had to postpone it. Of course, America being the last ones to get it, more or less. Well, it was we just got it maybe 2 days ago.
Really?
Yeah, maybe 2 days ago, and then I I know like New Zealand and Australia got it, and of course Japan got it first. Of course Japan gets it first.
Hey, I ain't hating on the DS. I grew up on the DS.
Right.
I grew up on that too.
Dude, it's like 6 o'clock. I thought you had to like be at home.
I need to go. I really do, but shit happens. Car wouldn't start for a while.
Oh my god. You're a horrible
But
person.
I did. I grew up on the DS, and there was one game was the only thing I really ever played.
What?
Pokemon Ranger.
You played a Pokemon game. Yes.
Ranger. That's the only thing I ever played. That's the only one I ever
There's nothing
played.
wrong with Pokemon Ranger. In fact, they got a couple sequels after that.
But Ranger was so stupid.
I mean, yeah, it indulged you in a whole nother.
Stylist.
It indulged you in a whole nother like occupation. You weren't the typical trainer that
No,
you were.
you weren't. And like you didn't fight. You went in circles around.
You just
the other
captured
Pokemon.
the other Pokemon. I know.
I'm sorry, it was stupid. But let me tell you, that was all
You
I
could
played
try,
for like a year and a half.
You could try Conquest if you ever get another DS.
Man.
It was pretty much like
I was happy to sell mine for more than I paid for it. In 2005?
Damn.
No, 6. And I bought it for $78.
Okay.
I sold mine on eBay about a year and a half ago, and I got $94 out of it.
Nice.
Because it was the original DS.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, somebody decided to pay $90 whatever on eBay
Well,
and shipped it to them.
Crazy collectors will do that.
Oh, I know. It was in mint condition too.
Well, of course.
Like,
I mean,
I
eventually
took
that's
care of
gonna.
my crap.
Eventually the Nintendo DS, the original style, is gonna be like the Game Boy Color it is now.
Yeah, that's true. No, it was like the original. It had the weird grooves going in it. It was so fat. My brother had the light. And like you just set it, it was like this
the
high.
original DSs, yeah, they were so fat.
I mean, like, it was like this.
And then they
my
came up with
brother's
like
was
the,
this.
and then they came with the DSi, and then they did DSi XL.
I know. See, then they just kept going,
Then
and
they
that's
did.
where I knew it was.
Then
just
they
like,
did 3DS, and then they did 3DS XL. Now they're doing 2DS, which is pretty much a tablet. A tablet with 2 screens.
I'm done. You know, I gave up.
Well,
DS original. Mine was blue too.
mine was red, and my
Bought it
brother's
at
was
Walmart.
blue.
I think it was like
I don't
one of
know.
the first things we bought at
My
Walmart.
brother and I got ours for Christmas, so I have no idea where it came from. Either from GameStop or Walmart.
No, we bought ours at Walmart. But that was way back when. I can't believe it's
Back
been
when that was a
long.
thing, I know.
I mean, because I got
That was like when the new, like Animal Crossing New World was like a thing.
Animal Crossing. I don't even remember Animal Crossing for me.
Yeah, there was an Animal Crossing game that came out on the DS about the same time that the DS itself came out. Not the one that just came out like within the past year, but it was a whole nother one.
No, I got mine because I transferred schools, so my dad bought me one.
Oh, nice.
Because I lived out of district. Oh, if you ever live out of district, you're gonna hate your life.
Of course. I mean, technically, I live in our district. It's just.
Right, you live in your district, so it's not that bad. But for
Well,
me,
no. But it's just the fact of, I had to come to school out here, and then I
Well,
live in a whole nother
yeah.
town that was just barely part of the district.
Yeah,
Because
but you were
they
still
didn't-
in the district.
Well, yeah, but it's still. I mean,
mean-
yeah, I know you live like out in the freaking boonies, pretty much.
I live out in Bumfuck.
Uh oh, my battery's dying. Uh oh.
Oh no.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
Better hurry this up.
Better hurry this up.
Let's see.
Um,
So I lived out of district, and so I bounced around all over the place. And then there was a different school. So I went. I don't remember. It was like I went to one school, and then I was allowed to go back because there was enough room for me, but there wasn't enough room for my sister. So my sister had to go to a different school.
Oh, nice.
And my dad said, "Oh, I'll buy you a
I almost had to
DS."
go to another school because how the principal at the school that I went to in elementary school just like said no more transfer students or whatever. If you don't live in Ogden, you can't come to Ogden Elementary. But anyways, I probably need to get off here so that way my camera doesn't completely die. The battery life freaking sucks on this thing. I tried to charge it, but if it's stuck in the camera, it just runs the battery, and it takes like 6 freaking hours for the battery to fully recharge.
Does it take double A's or is it a certain?
It's a certain battery.
Oh, that
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah. But anyways,
Okay.
we better get off here. Walk you to the
Gotta go back to Bumfuck, Egypt.
bumfuck Egypt. Oh my God.
I love Egypt. I just hate they closed it.
Takes me back. They closed Egypt?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah, they
Egypt
blocked
is
it all off.
Egypt is an old parking lot at our high school, by the way.
Rock road. That's all.
Oh yeah, it's pretty much just a rock road.
So it got hippie. Oh yeah.
That way's faster? Oh yeah.
It's actually that way.
But yeah. Hey look, here's a bowling alley!
It's bowling alley? I've never been down here.
What do you mean you've never been down here?
I've never been down here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we got an arcade down this way too.
Like the only legitimate arcade in town.
I know. We used to have an Aladdin's Castle in the mall, but
That was the shit.
that was the shit.
And then Wuhan decided, oh, let's just take over this crap.
Like, Spartan kick you out of here.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Wuhan's that shit.
It's expensive though.
I don't give a
Like
fuck. It's
Nick
good.
and I, just the two of us, we only. Oh, he had 2 bowls for God knows why.
I always get
But-
2 bowls. And then go back for a third.
Yeah. Oh my God. Just going to leave. Look at all that snow out there.
It's not that much snow.
Oh, that's a foot out
You
there.
want to go dive in the snow?
Hell no.
Okay.
Hell no.
Okay, I mean.
Okay. Hopefully these people will join me tomorrow or whenever I decide to do another vlog.
Oh, yeah. I don't know when it'll be.
Well, not tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday.
Yeah,
We're not gonna
tomorrow's
be
Saturday.
here.
No.
I gotta work all day.
I gotta play Grand Theft Auto all day.
I gotta play Grand Theft Auto. But
Get
yeah.
it off my desk. At least it's out of my car.
But yeah.
There's engraving downstairs? I didn't know that.
Do what?
It says engraving.
Oh, I guess there is.
I don't know.
Engraving.
That's what it says.
It's also said over there.
It does. Interesting.
But yeah. And I guess we'll see you guys next time.
So.